I'm gonna try.
Good question. Can you plug that up? You down yonder? Damn, 8 foot, goddamn. It's a new day.
It's a new day. Alright, plug up. You showing it plug up? Just take your headphones off real quick. Get up in this mom.
No. Fuck. That's what I'm trying to do. Zan.
Kevin said, "Yerp."
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I ain't met him yet. I gotta meet him.
Heaven's cool as fuck.
I'd love to meet him. Yeah, she cool. Who cooler, Heaven or Logan?
It's a tie. It's a tie for me.
It's a tie. It's
Shut the hell up.
What?
it's a virtual tie. It's the lighting for me.
That light wing,
Then the new battery. Is that what going on?
I don't know. That light is here though.
good God Almighty.
A little brown skin?
No.
Alright now.
No.
Me and Tizzy ain't light skinned with this shit.
We ain't giving y'all very much.
Is that a print I see?
Oh.
Or...
Damn, we're getting spicy.
Scared.
High on the camera?
Wowza. Let me share this shit.
Yeah, let me do that there.
What's that ugly ass look for?
Who the fuck you talking? I'm not doing this today.
And then she sent 2 winky faces after that.
Shout out to Heaven. When she pulling up?
Man, this is for
Big cap.
You her and God.
Shout to God.
They can't hear me no way.
Shout out to God. That's a good way to start this podcast off.
You can say that again.
You hear me?
He is a god. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Shout to God.
Please, I don't know if I want Real to be honest with us.
Nah, I love
We give a
honesty.
shout out. Shout out to
Shout
motherfucker
out to
Donaldson.
God.
You can say that again.
Shout out to the D-Town.
Pause. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Shout to God.
Please, I don't know if I want Real to be honest with us.
Nah, I love
We give a
honesty.
shout out. Shout out to motherfucker
Shout out to
Donaldson.
God.
Can y'all hear me?
Say that again.
Shout out to the D-Town.
Can y'all hear me?
She said with them prints, I'll sponsor y'all. So
I ain't even gonna say what I want to say on this shit live here. You hear me?
Hey, now.
I'm definitely trying to stay on topic real
Hey,
quick. You hear me?
everybody that's tuning in, the biggest favor y'all can do is share this
And subscribe
and subscribe.
Please share.
to our team.
Please share.
I made a vow to myself I ain't gonna drop my phone tonight, and that's on me. If I drop my phone, I'm going
You
home.
already dropped Deontay's phone, so it's.
How I drop his phone to you? Please. Somebody kicked the thing.
Oh, I did. My bad.
You be your own fault.
I'm sharing it to the GOM page now. And we got Dante in the motherfucking building. Give my nigga Dante a shout out.
Kevin said y'all know I like him from Lake City apparently.
Fed.
Shout out to Lake City. Lake City niggas winning right now.
We gonna for always be winning, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Deontay, you let me hold that peach right there, that peach crown.
Yes, sir.
It's the peach for me.
It's the light.
Here you go, Mr. Man.
Thank you.
It's a lightning sensation.
DJ Superman supposed to be pulling up.
That's cap.
Damn, that's so
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's so
What are
crazy.
you watching?
He said he was pulling up. I gave him the address.
Who said damn you, Dante?
Who said that?
She said why I ain't get no shout out like that. I'm leaving.
Fuck that. Shout out to motherfucking Heaven.
Shout out to Heaven. Haven't met Heaven yet, but I'm looking forward to meeting Heaven.
Glad he got his 5 minutes.
Shout out to Logan. I'll fuck. Shout out to Logan.
Shout
I
out.
done got enough shit thrown at me
Hey.
this week.
Shout out to Big
Wow.
Bank. Shout out to Big Bank.
Shout out. No cap.
Wow, real.
Can I multitask?
Shout out to Taylor.
Yup.
We don't have parts here tonight.
I'm sick of you.
Shout out to what's her nickname? Good luck. What's her nickname? What's
Can we drink it?
what's Pantlico nickname?
Federale.
No. Shout out to the Federale.
At this point,
The #1 top shotter for the Federale.
That's the one.
scared everybody.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, man. I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Life is good.
It's an easy breezy little week.
Is it, though?
Have y'all had a good week?
It's been
I've
an
had
okay
a decent week.
It's been an okay week.
I feel like it's been a lot of battles this week, but hey.
I had a great week.
This has been an ugly week. This has been an ugly
There's been a lot of battles this week.
Stone cold.
All right, now. It's been a rough week.
It's the Deontay's leg skin arm that keeps reaching over.
But I think we're gonna talk about. I think the word for today is adversity. And I think everybody ain't meant for
Kiss on my tattoo.
every.
Go ahead, Rev. Finish what you were saying.
It was my anxiety.
You was getting in your bag. Go ahead. Come on.
I think we should talk about adversity today because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to deal with adversity. I taking shots.
Somebody said.
And that's completely normal. That's okay.
Who happened?
Kevin said he lost his best friend, didn't he?
Who?
I don't know. She's talking about one of y'all.
He might have did lose his best friend, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Shout out to Big Bank, but we get into that.
It's the shade for me.
It's the feds for me. It's the feds for me.
Adversity.
We're gonna emotional roller coaster on this one right now because we're gonna talk about that because we had a lot of heated debates this week, and I want everybody to realize that everything is opinionated that we speak of. There's no concrete facts. It's your opinion. If you don't like people's opinions, grow the fuck up and just like deal with the shits.
Yeah.
But we're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish sharing this before I get with the shits.
A lot of things are subjective, man.
Absolutely.
Heavy subjective.
It's all about how you view
So,
things.
what we want to jump into first?
I'm telling you what I want to jump into.
Wow.
I'm scared of that though.
Let's start on a lighter
Oh,
note.
let me see. Let me look at some more comments. Let me see. People, hey, everybody tuned in. What's on y'all mind tonight? How has y'all week been? How do y'all feel about the events that's taking place this week?
Let's talk about it.
And with those events, we did talk about it
It was a pop up.
Briefly.
on the pop-up pod earlier.
What was that, Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday. But this is the official pod, so yeah, we're gonna have to dig into it a little bit more. You got the Jacob. What was his last name?
Jacob Blake.
Oh shit! Somebody said shout out to those old man glasses, and Heaven said which one?
Oh gosh. Y'all ain't gonna be coming for my dogs.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna tell you what they said about the old man, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
We ain't gonna get in our bag today. We're not gonna do that.
But yeah, this week we got the Jacob Blakely situation that happened. Man from Wisconsin that was shot by the police.
And he's paralyzed.
He's also paralyzed. We also have the 17-year-old.
Oh,
that
yeah.
During the protests in Wisconsin, killed 2 people.
And injured others, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep, injured another person. We also have the NBA who boycotted their games yesterday, last night. You got Trey Songz and Tory. I mean, my bad. Tory and Megan. Megan finally came flat out and admitted that Tory shot her.
Even though we all knew that already, low key.
We're gonna talk about it.
Do we?
We knew
Kevin
that.
said white. Say his race.
And
We're gonna get into that.
we also
We'll get into it.
last thing Trey Songz was had some sexual allegations against him. So man, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on out
Hella
here,
going
man.
on.
It's a lot going
Hella
on.
lot
out
going
here.
on.
And I just got some new information in regards to Jacob Blake. He's handcuffed to the bed as we speak.
Wow.
So that's
What?
that's interesting.
That's crazy.
That's interesting.
All right, where we starting off? I think.
I mean, that's only right. I think we should just start off at Jacob Blake.
Okay.
How you feel about it, Real? I know you've had a lot of back and forth this week. There's been a lot of dialogue.
And I had some very negative dialogue, but on the other opposite end of the spectrum, I had some very positive dialogue. And it goes back to what we were talking about with the, not appreciating people's point of view. At the end of the day, my job on earth is not to please every fucking body. I'm gonna say that again. My job on earth is not to. Oh, I'm trying to read. Y'all know I can't read. My job on earth is not to please everybody. My job with this podcast is basically to give y'all my opinions on how I feel about certain situations.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with giving your opinion.
Because this is our platform, so I can do what the fuck I want to do. Like,
Platform or no platform, everybody has their own opinions.
and if
Nobody's
you don't
gonna-
like what I gotta say, it's too easy to unlike, unfollow, unshare. But to make comments and statuses and indirectly talk shit without simply just, hey, Jarrell, hey, Jermaine, hey, Brian. I don't like,
Mr. Brian for me.
I don't like, how y'all talk about this shit. Why gotta be indirect? We're grown up. It's 2020. I'm 31 fucking years old. I'm a fucking adult.
That boy has
You can talk to me about what the fuck is wrong, without like being a little bitch about it.
Subliminal tweet. Subliminal
I don't like the
tweets,
subliminals.
Subliminal statuses. I had people, bruh. We friends on Facebook. They never like one post I put up. They never like one video I share. They never like one funny post I share or say or picture of my son or nothing. But as soon as I get in an argument on a controversial topic, they loving my opposition's comments. That's
It's the
fake as
opposition.
fuck. If you don't,
It's the
hey, if you don't rock with me, if you don't like me, what? Unfriend me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. But let's explain what happened. Jacob Blakely. So earlier this week, and please, if I say anything wrong or leave out anything, please correct me. He was in a standoff with the police, and we I still don't think everybody knows the facts that led up to him having the standoff with the police. And what happened in the standoff is the video that went viral that everybody's seen. All we see is police have guns drawn. Police are telling him to stop. He's continuing to move
away.
about. Police are following him with guns drawn, continuing to tell him to stop, even yanking at his shirt. He continues to move. He opens his car door. Was the car door already open? Or
No, he had to open it.
He opens car door, appears to reach in car. Police let off 7 shots, which fatally, well, he survived, but he is said to be paralyzed and cuffed to the bed. What went through you guys' mind? And Deontay, you can chime in too. Like,
oh yeah,
they'll still be able to hear you, even though you're not on the mic. Logan too. What goes through you guys' mind when y'all saw that?
So, okay, like I stated before, I feel like.
And matter of fact, you want to come talk on the mic real quick?
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you just come get on the mic real quick.
Damn, I look bad. Okay.
If you just pull it over, they ain't gonna see you.
So basically,
I have to talk
I could. Can they even hear me? Maybe not.
They can hear you.
So basically, I kind of understood both sides with this situation. All situations are not the same. I felt like whatever the situation may have been, as black people, we have to be extra cautious about how we do things, how we move about certain things that we do, and we shouldn't have to do that. But it's just how the world that we live in right now is how things are. So with that being said, the situation already with all those police, they already had their guns drawn. Once they said stop moving, that should have been, that. But then I could understand it too. The situation, they had their guns drawn. He was probably scared. His kids were there, and you know what I'm saying. Anything could have been going through his mind. Let me get out from in front of them. With what I'm saying, that bullet could have hit anybody. Those bullets could have hit anybody, not just him. And for him to be going in his car, all really he did was open his door. He didn't really get a good chance to kind of, really get in the car, and they had already pulled him. It's so many of y'all there and one of him. You had already pulled him. Were the shots really necessary? And then 7 at that. Rail had said the other day they could have shot him anywhere, the leg, anything, to kind of detain him if that was the case.
I'm a bad reference because I don't know nothing about that. Remember?
Okay. Anyway, Rail, it is what it is. You made a good point. You know what I'm saying? A taser, anything, to kind of detain him or. You know what I'm saying? Or keep him, at a minimum. But 7 shots.
Very
and
excessive.
now this man is paralyzed. And not only that, but in front of his kids.
That's traumatizing.
What if one of those shots missed him?
And hit a kid.
And could have hit a child? Then what? That would have been a whole nother story, right? So it's like I feel like every action is you get a reaction, but some of the reactions just be excessive. It be too much.
This is very true.
I agree. What y'all appreciate that too, Logan. What
Thank
y'all? What everybody else saw? What went through everybody else's mind?
I don't want to say that I'm numb to it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't surprise me because every week there's another hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it kind of does desensitize it.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm like, I wonder what part of the country it is today.
Mm-hmm. Heaven made a good point. Heaven said there's a video on Twitter where a white man did that and even charged as an officer.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
But you just
he was like, yeah, he should have known better as a black man, but that was still messed up.
That part too.
I was about to say you just had touched on that. Yeah.
It's not
we
fair.
We know it ain't fair. It ain't fair.
Life isn't fair.
For us, it's not fair.
It's not fair at all for us.
We're already at a.
So we, unfortunately, we have to move different.
At this point in our lives,
situation
in 2020, with COVID, with blatant racism via police, the police system, it's not the fact that complying or bitching out or doing this or doing that. It's really fighting for fucking survival. Pop said it on Friday. He said you lose some, you win some, but you live to fight another day.
Right.
I'll go out, if people say I'll go out like a bitch because the police say, hey, put your hands on your back of your head, get on your knees, do that. Okay, I'll do that, but I guess what? I know at the end of the day, the police is going to be fired if I survive that situation. And that's how I feel like people are going to realize.
Speaking of that, what you just said, I was in an argument with another guy who said I was pussy because I would rather survive and I'd rather see other black people survive instead of, I don't know, kind of going out.
So in other words, not dying for the cause.
Dying for the cause.
Niggas don't know what martyrs are.
No, I would say this too, though. I'm saying, though, it's a lot of situations, just not even with this. Yeah, he moved. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, comply. But it's a lot of situations where these people are not doing anything. Mm-hmm. They're doing absolutely nothing.
I mean, we're not victim blaming.
Still lose their life. So it's like we can't win for losing.
Yeah, and the person who told you that, I'm pretty sure they never been shot before, shot at before, stabbed before.
Really been in that type of situation. Yeah, where they had to make that decision.
Like,
but just the fact that I didn't just just the fact that I looked at it from different angles, he kind of looked at me like, if you ain't saying this, you ain't for the cause.
And I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, that same person, the police pull up on them right now like they're crying and they're calling somebody else.
Can I ask a question? Who's Jonathan Chevy?
That's my nigga. What's up?
Oh, okay.
Well, he said.
I started asking who the hell are you? But he said 31 years old. He just
That's my man's. We joke. That's my man's.
I'm like, his ass real. My man
it's okay. I look. Ain't no real shame.
Sharon Miller said she heard they said a knife was in the car and he may be handcuffed because they may charge him with resisting arrest, but that cop Rusty was dead wrong to let off 7 shots.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all agree.
7 shots.
I'm gonna be honest. Knife or fucking knife. They don't know because they weren't there in time to see if it was a knife. So like that's just like a whole media ploy. Like
right.
Fuck that shit. I don't care if it was a knife in there. Like that's
like
not
people,
the reason why they shot him.
Like everybody's saying, like
they wants to say this because y'all aren't really, reading the comments like that. Based on what you said about how y'all are, talking about these issues and stuff like that. She was like, but y'all are using y'all platform, talk about this. She said more than what most are doing. Y'all could be on here talking about money, sex, all of that, but y'all are talking about the important shit.
Facts.
It shouldn't matter what y'all view is.
I mean, we will talk about sex now.
Nice way to water it down.
We'll talk about vagina.
We appreciate that for real.
We got hella comments. We gonna read these comments.
Hold on. Let me get into what I initially thought and the things I've learned since conversating with people. So when I first looked at it, I look at it like this. I know the police ain't crooked as fuck. I know they out to get us. Mm-hmm. I know that.
Okay.
From everything that I've seen.
Oh yeah.
In the past few years, but I don't know. Somebody made the point to me. Everybody don't know that. Everybody's not fully aware. You know what I'm saying? I feel
like the conversation last night.
Conversation last night.
Okay.
Yes, I I feel like everybody should be aware. I feel like it's been every black person should
broadcast,
be aware
publicized.
that
It's evident.
that the police are against us. So when I first saw the video, and I saw the the police with the guns drawn, them screaming stop, and him still moving, and him reaching, my first thing I thought was like, what you expect to happen? Based on everything that I've seen happen so far. Like, the first thing they're going to do is say, I was in fear. Yeah. He became a threat. He was disobeying me. I was in fear of my life. That's they go-to shoot you.
Right.
So that's the first thing I thought when I saw that. I was like, why would you do that? Mm-hmm. In that situation when you know how this thing go and what's probably going to happen if you continue to, disobey them. So, but, the person we talked to, we both had a conversation last night. It was like, everybody isn't aware.
Right.
Everybody doesn't know that. So I had to kind of look at it from that angle. So what we need to do is have that conversation of what to do.
But
when
I'm gonna be honest with you.
When you're approached by the police, when you're in those
but
situations
with
the police.
Go ahead, talk to you.
But realistically, the police were so close to where they didn't have to resort to shooting the man at all. To be honest, we wouldn't be having this conversation today if they would have just hopped on him, handcuffed him. Okay, boom.
That's what I think.
He could have got hit with the pistol.
No matter
It could have been anything else besides shooting. We wouldn't be talking about this today, but the fact that they literally sat there, wait for him to reach or get into the car, and they literally let off 7
Y'all
shots.
already right there.
One shot, we probably wouldn't be talking about this today.
Y'all could have stopped him before he even got to the door.
So yeah, there's definitely
It's wrong. It's
it's
wrong.
wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
And earlier this week, I was on the big word of complying. If he would have complied, it would have never got there. But at the same time, he didn't comply. There were different options they could have went. Well, they could have different routes they could have went versus letting off 7 shots.
That's usually the backlash I get when I say why not comply. It was like there's instances where people did comply,
right,
and shit still went left. Which
now originally, like I said, I was like, why did he comply? Why? I understand that, but we have to throw logic out right now. It's about just reality. If it was a Caucasian individual, that wouldn't have happened, and we all know that it wouldn't have happened. So it's like I see why they're saying don't use complying as the cop out, so to say, but it could have just went totally different. But
you know the crazy thing is, all police.
loud.
You know the crazy thing is,
What's up?
all police is not out to get us.
not at all.
Honestly, I just read a status today, and the lady was saying how she was driving to Bath and Body Works to go get soap. The soap was on sale, $3. She didn't notice that she was speeding. The police stopped her. As a black woman, she was automatically scared. So when the police came up, he was like, did you realize you were speeding? You were doing 65 and a 45, yada, 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 asking for her license registration. She goes, no. He asked her, was she in a rush? She was like, no, well, yeah. Bath and Body Works has a sale, kind of like laughing, trying to kind of cool the automatically. So I guess basically they wound up started having a conversation after he came back and gave her warning. And they started having a conversation. He was like, there's good and bad people in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's all police.
No, it's not.
I wouldn't say that's not all white people. I know plenty of whites that are sweet. You wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a hating bone in their body.
Exactly.
But it's just all of what we've been taught on both sides.
This is as a
Not
black
just
man.
not just as whites.
Go ahead.
On the black as well.
Nah, we ain't done with this shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
Anything you want to elaborate?
I'm good talking about the subject.
Nah, you want to speak?
No,
you want to
bro.
speak?
Hell no, you've been going in all week, bro.
It fell on deaf ears all week.
Nah, now is the time. Now is the
because
time.
people
And,
feel-
and I want to say this too.
But
Before we get off-
how people feel.
Before we get off compliant,
not.
before we get off compliant, I'm going to say this too. So when I bring up the issue of complying and people give me, and I ain't gonna get all into detail. We can chop
Backlash,
it up.
yeah.
We can chop it up
Offline.
And they bring up instances where they say this person complied, this person complied. I've looked at these videos. I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say the names, but it's always something well, I've seen like the police say, "Don't do this." They do that, and that's what led to the police discharging the firearm. Not saying that's right, but it just seemed like people always leave that out of the argument. So it's not fully when they say this person complied, that person didn't fully comply. I just want to bring that up because I always get that back when I talk about complying. Like and anybody want to chop it up, we can chop it up off the air. I can bring up certain situations where they say so and so complied, and we can look at the video and I can show you what went wrong. Not saying that that's right. It ain't right. We shouldn't have to go. It shouldn't lead to an unarmed person getting killed ever. I don't agree with that at all. I'm just stating what I see. You know what I'm saying? Anything else on that topic? Anybody got to say?
And just a disclaimer for anybody who feels a way about our opinions or whatever. I don't take anything personally. I'm not about to hate an individual for them disagreeing or talking down on how somebody feels. So, I mean,
yeah, we should.
Some people think that worries somebody, but I about don't care about nothing anyway. So, if we disagree on something,
yeah, and if
it's just a disagreement.
Like if you disagree with somebody, why? Like a personal shot don't got to get taken. Like I done had a couple disagreements with people this week,
and even if it
and
does,
then they take a personal shot. Like, bro, we just having a disagreement on this issue. It don't got to get personal.
If I see you in KJ's, I'm still speak to you.
Somebody said we're the police are the ones that are supposed to be trained to deal with, individual people. We're not trained to deal with the police.
They should be, but at the same time, bro, we can't expect them to be perfect.
I don't expect Chick-fil-A customer service from police officers.
I don't expect them to be perfect.
honestly.
So, and what I've been promoting, I just want my people to survive these situations.
That's all.
Like, and that's really what it boils down to.
I want my people to survive these situations. Why give them an easy kill and then they get no justice? So it was for nothing. There's no justice for you.
At the same time, too, we shouldn't be having to
we shouldn't have to do a lot of shit.
To walk on eggshells to try and live, right?
Mold our family members and our
like I said, you gotta
all that
survive.
stuff. We shouldn't be it shouldn't be simply trying to survive.
You're right.
I don't think
in a
it's.
world that we're all in.
I don't think it's.
It's deeper than that.
It is. We come from slavery. We come from being a minority. It's like
we shouldn't be out here simply just trying to survive.
we won't even.
Everybody has a life, and everybody wants to
I'm
live
a
their life.
realist. Shit happens. Like this is what we're dealing with until we can keep making changes. Like just go with the flow for right now.
Facts.
They don't use their training. It's 2020. Why use your training when you can get away with it? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not trying to cape for the police. Y'all expect them to uphold the law for everybody and learn everything they're supposed to in 4 to 6 months? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Can you bring up some of the points you put on your post today? I don't remember all of them, but you put up a post today asking, do we need more black officers? And I saw some good stuff on there. I just
Y'all
can't.
didn't hear about that black officer that got fired?
I heard about that.
Speaking
Yeah.
about George Floyd?
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you
Got
remember some of the?
fired.
You remember some of the good points that was made? That was
I
made on
don't.
that post.
I don't. However, I'm gonna take a look at it.
And once again, we digging into would having more black officers make a difference? People tuned in, let us know what you think about that.
To be honest, that would help, but
Because the George Floyd situation, there was a black
To
officer.
be real, though,
And what did he do?
you got some black cops acting like white cops.
position of power. Some people they fall
They
in
want to stay there.
exactly. And if you're surrounded by,
It's the good old boy system. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing because we golf together and I might get a promotion.
But answer this question: have you ever, in these situations where we see an unarmed black man get killed, has the triggerman ever been a black officer?
not that I know of, never.
Not
To be
that I've
honest
seen,
with you,
though.
That's a good question.
I never seen a black.
I'm honestly say I don't think.
I never seen a black policeman in camera,
Man nature, in a black man nature, he's not going to do that.
or he'll be least.
Unless he have,
It's literally
But
provoked.
at the same time, he needs to be accountable as well if you're just going to stand to the side.
Yeah. You're right.
Matter of fact, hey, pull up the comments. I remember one comment. I'll show it to you, and then you can read that. That was a perfect answer.
This is spicy.
Hold on,
That one right there.
hold on.
We going through my phone.
Man, anybody going through your phone?
Jinkies.
Nah.
You hear me?
It was a female. She said she was at work.
Heaven said, man, he taking what I said. Damn you, Dante.
Hold on. Okay, read that.
Okay, my good cousin said
What her name? Keita?
Keita
And this is in regards to if we think more black officers make a difference. I really
Not gonna
like.
give out her government name.
I like her comment.
Oh no, please
The
don't.
answer is yes. However, that yes is nuanced. Defunding the police and restructuring the system is necessary. Any system should be a reflection of the community they are a part of. However, should they hire someone just because they're black? No. That black officer will still need to be culturally competent, trained in de-escalation, and so forth. That's short version, but because I'm at work. So basically what she's saying is, let's say Lake City. Lake City is 80-20 black, roughly. Mm-hmm. There should be no reason why the police force is 80-20 white. Mm. It doesn't represent the community. Oh,
Isn't this supposed to be episode 30?
we've been drinking a lot lately. we've been drinking a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. We have been drinking a lot. At this point, I forgot what episode is. Yeah, I forgot what episode is what. At this point, I done lost track.
Maurice said, honestly, police need more money, higher paying positions, and more training.
Josh, it ain't 80-20. I thought it was 80-20. I could be wrong. I can't count.
80-20 is a slight reach, but majority black.
70-30?
That still might be.
Definitely ain't 60-40.
That shit might be a little closer to 60-40. No cap.
That's so crazy to me. Y'all need hood crime fighters. You from King Street heaven. Let's keep it. All right, now.
All right, no, you need to relax.
But we gonna move on from the subject, man. It's deep. We could talk about it for a whole hour, but we're gonna get into some other things.
70-30.
Yeah, me hood crime fighters.
Anybody wanna chop it up with us afterwards? Hit us up, man.
Right. No hard feelings. No animosity.
Since we on this, y'all want to touch on the NBA boycotting? How y'all feel about that?
I understand where they came from.
I like it. They're trying to prove a point. I love it.
I understand where they came from.
Somebody said Lake City is 70-30 black according to the last census.
That sound about right.
70-30-ish. 65-35.
We gotta let Diamond get her shit off, man. She's saying some good stuff. We gotta let her get her shit off.
Lake City's blank, man. That's so crazy.
But y'all feel it was a good gesture for them boycotting?
Don't forget the NFL as well. Some teams cancel practices and everything because like. Just sit here saying we stand for something doesn't really change anything. You have to show the world that you really care about change. So I like it. I really do like it.
That boy said save some topics for him. He must be coming tomorrow.
Fuck would you?
Hey, bro, we can pull it. Hey, whenever you get here, we'll pull it back up and we'll revisit it.
Who?
I think that for to take the spotlight off the NBA and everything like that for them to boycott and stuff, and for everybody that canceled Kyrie Irving, look how fucking dumb you look now. Like it makes sense. It makes sense. Like it's bigger than basketball. It's bigger than sports. Like. No, like y'all don't need to take y'all mind and watch us like entertain y'all. Like y'all niggas need to focus on y'all fucking community and what the fuck y'all are doing.
But in contrary to, did you see what Draymond posted?
What did Draymond say?
Basically saying, why should we cancel basketball? Everything else is going on. All these businesses are going on. What is basketball going to solve for sports with canceling it?
I like what Shaq and Chuck.
That's what Draymond said. Like they have families to feed, they have mouths to feed. So why would they cancel basketball? What is that doing? That's what Draymond said, not me. Draymond Green.
Say yes, I know they received hella backlash for standing up for stuff like that. That takes courage.
Definitely.
Especially when your money's involved.
You got to stand for something.
Provide for your family.
Everybody's money involved.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with
You
you.
don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
If these players they want to stop the season, they want to focus on social issues in their communities. To be honest, if they want to cancel the season because they want to, I don't care.
At all.
I'm gonna be honest. I do not fucking care.
As much as I love sports,
I'm not
it's
paying
bigger
the
than
hell.
that. As much
Let
as I
these
love
niggas
sports,
talk.
for real.
Why everybody care about so many fucking people's opinions in the first place? Why you gotta watch something? You gotta watch something else on TV. Or, oh shit, you gotta take care of your fucking kid. That's so crazy to me. What the fuck's wrong with everybody?
And as much as I love football, if they want to get rid of the football season,
Jordan
as much as
would
it would
never.
hurt, hey, it's for a bigger
Josh said
cause.
Jordan would never.
Wow.
Michael Jordan, damn show ain't boycotting shit.
I ain't lying.
Michael Jordan ain't never gave a damn.
And they gonna shut up, smoke that cigar, and pull up the
Actually,
mid-range jumper. You hear me?
Story. I read a story, the article, and the only reason why it's where a big help was Jordan bridging the talks between the players and the owners.
Yeah, that Jordan now. Jordan back in his.
I mean, he's the owner.
Yeah, Jordan at 30 years old. Psh.
But yeah, Draymond should have shut the fuck up. Like people do what the fuck they want to do.
But it's, I get where he's coming from. But at the same time, that the one. Keep making him a billionaire.
Oh shit.
Hey, y'all seen when Kenny Smith
Walked off.
like live TV?
So Tizzy not gonna pass me that black?
But they have the freedom to express themselves and the freedom to do that.
It's the black for me.
I guess Draymond saying, yes, we're taking a stand. We're making it known what we believe, but is it really going to change? Is that really going to change anything?
I didn't get that from what Tizzy said just now, but okay.
That's that's definitely exactly the same thing he said.
What's next?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do y'all think will really change this shit?
Yeah.
More looting.
Black people need
More looting and rioting. Niggas didn't start listening when niggas start looting and rioting.
You want me to be 100% honest? Everybody going to hell. That's it.
Nah,
Everybody going to hell.
vote.
So y'all better grab a cup of ice
It's more than that.
Black people need
and a
to
Dr. Pepper.
I think it's more than voting.
Everybody tuned in. What do y'all really? I know that's like that's not an easy question to answer. It's a deep question with probably a lot of layers to the answer. But if in short answer form, what do you feel is the best steps to fixing these issues that we're having? I know it might take a few minutes, so we can still talk while
And it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna.
You should vote to put people in the right position, bro. That
Facts.
We know gonna make a change.
And that starts locally. I'm talking about your
Locally,
mayors, your governors.
Exactly.
It starts there first because you can't just jump to the.
Nah,
You just can't jump there.
yeah, but people when they vote locally, when they vote state level, when they vote national, it's a fucking popularity contest.
I was just about to say. I was about to say.
I don't know what the fuck they're
something
voting
along
for.
those
That too.
But
said something about Obama.
fuck Obama.
Because Heaven said, nigga, Obama can't fix this.
Wow.
Bro, really,
Fuck Obama.
racist. They gonna be racist forever, bro.
Like
Yeah.
how many years back are we?
Nothing we can do to change.
How many years back are we?
Bro, it ain't gonna change.
It's gonna take that many years to get it to where it should be.
I'm about to pin that comment.
It ain't gonna change unless it's a law.
I need y'all to look at that pinned comment. There is no fix. We're witness the fall of an empire.
Fact.
I said it, hell.
I 100. That comment.
That's
Gonna be a cold day in hell.
We are going to hell.
this is it's true.
Ain't no saving us.
Arming and educating oppressed people. We don't love each other enough to change things. Honestly, we've lost that black love that kept changing things.
That's a definitely. That's a great point though. That's a great point.
Black killing black.
We tear each other down every day. Not even just with killing and fighting.
I'm saying, yeah, but it's deeper than that.
It is, but that's a start.
That's a start.
I kind of want to read all of these.
We tear each other down.
Term
every day.
We
limits.
are powerful as fuck.
Going out, meeting your neighbor.
You see how
Better
they
education systems. I'll
jock
throw
our
hands if you
style, our
disrespect Obama
fashion.
again.
We run sports. We literally have the power, but at the same time, it's a mind thing.
Change
We're
laws,
not
protocols.
all in the same.
Everybody want to be number one.
Get rid of individuals that have sat in seats for more than my whole life.
Facts.
Truly.
Biden has been in the government longer than I've been alive. That's fucking crazy.
You can
And
look
I
at
didn't even know that.
you can look at an organization like the Black Panthers for inspiration on what to do.
Damn.
He's 70 something. But you know the
Why heavy going in on Lake City? God damn. For example, y'all Lake City motherfuckers, like some of y'all don't want better. Damn, heaven.
Yeah, cause they never mind.
Get
I'm
off my girl now.
gonna hold that down.
POP, hold it down.
But when we mention black on black crime, people get very
We're
upset.
not gonna mention black on black crime.
But
We
it's a big issue as well.
We're not.
We're
there's
definitely
such
not
thing-
gonna get on
There's
that.
no such thing as black on black crime. We're gonna talk offline. Everybody,
Well, come on now.
this is very true. We're gonna talk offline. Cause I
I fuck with my dog Tiana here. I don't want to just dismiss what she's saying.
I'm not dismissing what you said.
Black on black crime is an issue, and I'm
It's
saying
a
that
Big issue.
it's an issue.
This is my thing, right? Y'all want them to stop killing us, but y'all can't even stop killing each other.
You hear what Logan
Granted,
said? Say it
I
again.
love
Say it
my
again, Logan.
ladies.
Say it again.
I do.
Say it again, Logan.
I said y'all want them to stop killing us, but y'all don't want to stop killing each other.
That's definitely like backwards thinking. That's not forward thinking.
Well, and how is it not?
Because unfortunately, it's not going to stop.
And I understand that, but it's like y'all are. It's
We're
I'm
off
not gonna
topic.
say y'all.
We're off
I'm gonna
topic.
say it's gonna. It's give. It's.
Yeah,
I feel
we
like
went from the NBA.
it's giving.
That whole
okay
black lot.
That it's okay.
No, 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 no,
This is
no.
counterproductive
How
to
can
what
you
we're talking
try to
about.
prove that our lives matter to people when clearly to some people they don't even, you know what I'm saying? They don't even matter to them.
Black versus black on black, and I'm only gonna speak on this once. And we're getting a Megan and Tory. And I promise you that much.
Hey, Abby said some good shit.
The reason why black
Not
on black,
dismissing
Not-
that black on black crime is an issue. That is an issue.
the reason why there is a such thing as black on black crimes is because of what we talked about earlier with the ruling class. We got poverty. We got people pitting us against
Who is
each other.
Rwanda? She said, "Come on, Logan, talk to me, girl."
Sus.
Go say what you're saying. Say what you're saying.
No, I didn't say what I had to say.
No, you didn't.
No,
you
say
didn't.
it
I
again.
definitely just said what the fuck I had to say.
You didn't
One
get
more
all the
time.
way into it though.
No, I mean it's just like
It's that, put me in a chair. You hear them people?
Can LaWanda get a little horn? Can LaWanda get a
Can we
horn?
relax?
Just for no reason.
You don't want the horn. This for the reason.
Okay, Logan. Let me ask you this.
Y'all need to give me
Let me ask you this, Logan. Let me ask you this,
Logan.
Logan.
Me in a chair.
Let me ask you this, Logan.
Well, get here.
Do white people kill white people?
Yes.
All the time.
What
Oh!
Listen, but what are they paying attention to more? What do you see on the media? What do you see on the news 24/7? You don't hear about Ronald killing fucking Donald. You hear about
Right.
You don't hear
They
about
publicize. They publicize when we do it.
That's a whole different
But
topic.
that's a whole
So
different
you're
topic.
giving them more it's already giving them more ammunition.
Media is run
We
by.
already as
They
we
use
already
that.
as a
They
black
use
people have
that.
to watch our back.
Logan.
Correct?
They use that. They use that against us.
You are
So
we
they can
already
keep.
as a
So they
black
can
people
keep
have to
doing the
watch our
things
back.
that the police are doing. They use that against us so they can keep doing the shit the police is doing. They don't break. They're not gonna break. White people kill white people, but they don't call it white on white crime. So that's why people don't talk about
I
white on
want to say
white
it's
crime.
86% more. And the reason why it looks so bad for us because we are a minority. So
Yeah.
it's going to look bad on us, but they do it way more. But it's just systematic racism at its finest. They want to put us against
And when
each
a
other.
black person kill a black person, the black person that killed that black person, he going to jail.
Of course.
When that white person kill that black person, that white person walking free. So that's the issue. That's why people scream Black Lives Matter.
Hey, Meg and Tory. Meg gets on IG Live. We're getting away from this fucking shit right now.
I feel you.
LaWanda said it's not about the white people, it's about us.
Facts.
Wanda, I love you. I'm gonna call you after this. We're gonna talk. We gotta change subjects. Shit's getting spicy. I don't feel like the AC is on, and I know that bitch on 60, 65.
Real talk, it is getting a little spicy.
Violence is a class issue, not a race issue.
Facts.
Race has nothing to do with violence.
A black criminal killing another black criminal is no different than an Italian gangster killing another Italian gangster.
The mob.
We don't hear about the Italian on Italian crime.
The mob.
This
Exactly.
is like I was saying. You don't hear about the white people killing white people.
Because
I'll
media
say this whole time.
because media is controlled by
But I'm saying though, it's
Don't say Jewish.
it's a system.
Can't fight the kid.
It's a system.
They use that.
We're not doing this shit today.
The media
They use that to put a target on our back.
the news is a lie.
We already automatically have a target on
The
our back.
news is a lie. Media is controlled. It's a system that we're living in.
Y'all could put a complete end to black on black crime, and them motherfuckers still gonna be killing.
Oh yeah, they're gonna find
Still gonna get the damn.
Jonathan Brown ran into a mailbox today. They're gonna find something to.
Here's a black
Oh,
mailbox.
he was on drugs. You know what I'm saying?
He smoked weed back in 2014.
Oh, he used to be a drug dealer.
All right, so how y'all feel about Megan getting on IG Live talking about the whole Tory situation? And I
on,
really
let me-
want y'all,
Let me
Okay.
come back. Let me.
bro,
We was in a whole nother.
Woolside, you got a Woolside?
I'm just saying. Let me Woolside.
please.
I got time.
But shout out to Logan. That's good conversation.
Facts.
That is
I
great
love it. I love it.
conversation.
Y'all got my anxiety through.
We might have to make Logan a part of the.
Ah shit.
Megan Tory.
The cut is already in 3. We can't cut it in 4.
Megan Tory.
But y'all guys, let me shut the hell up.
We do need a female.
Oh shit.
We'll talk about that later.
Y'all need female input.
Why are you so messy today?
Don't get me messy on this beach. I mean, on this
But with Megan and Tory, I don't like the fact that people are coming out saying that Megan is a snitch. Oh, she's disobeying the street code.
Because when she wasn't saying anything at all,
She was looking out for
was,
Tory.
she making it up.
We knew it was Tory the whole time. She was looking out for Tory. We knew it was Tory the whole time. She was looking out for Tory.
Go talk your shit.
But that
So
might be
Tory and his team, whatever happened
your opinion.
to get him to talking. But she's a female. She's a woman. She's a female. She got shot. She can't speak about what happened.
This in we're getting a female perspective on Saturday. That's just in. So yeah. So
Why you whispering for real?
no, I'm just saying this real quick. Trying to get the spotlight off certain shit. I just feel like I really feel like the whole situation. Can you turn it down? Y'all niggas doing the most tonight.
Somebody said, who needs love?
I feel like Megan messed up her case
How?
Elaborate.
because at first
Dante, let me hold that peach crown. Thank you, sir.
Now by all means I'm not victim shaming because niggas ready to cancel me.
Niggas love the song. Don't ever blame the victim.
But Megan said that Tory shot her.
Facts.
Megan also said her back was turned.
Facts.
How do you know who shot you?
Oh shit.
I'm just. If I'm a DA,
If you a lawyer,
if I'm a prosecutor,
exactly.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that's not what I'm saying. I said that's what.
Yeah.
But she
Just
never
keep going.
said she wanted to go to jail.
Just give it here. Don't say nothing.
It's a lot of stuff because apparently Tory was. So there's 4 girls in the car. There's 4 people in the car.
There were 4.
Oh, he dropped it.
There
And
were
did.
4 people in the car.
Okay.
You got Megan in the car. You got Tory in the car. You got Megan's friend in the car. You got Tory's security guard in the car. And another story.
The Tory security guard is driving.
Megan's friend. This is another story. A lot of people. I learned about this week. Megan's friend that was in the car had a relationship. I'm not saying it was a full on relationship, but had some type of relationship with Tory Lanez before Tory and Megan.
Maurice said, Real trying to get canceled.
And he is.
Reach. There's a whole lot of reaching going on right now.
Anyway,
No, this is
Megan's friend. Megan's friend had a relationship with Tory before Megan and Tory started dealing. It is said that the friend found out about Megan and Tory's relationship that night at the party that they were at. That's what started the argument. That's why they were arguing in the car. So you got 2 people in the car
But no, because
that are
she
upset
got,
with Megan at the moment.
the
Reach.
friend got on there and defended Megan.
What did the friend? What the friend say?
I don't remember it verbatim, but I saw it on Instagram.
My thing is, if I'm Megan, and if I'm Megan PR team, Megan need to fight her PR team because they should have never let her go live.
But
Like,
technically,
trying to defend herself, make a post that y'all made, not that she made. That's it. That's all. That's the only thing she should have did. Like if Tory did it, which I'm pretty sure he did.
done did it.
Like
Scared of that.
I'm pretty sure like she done fucked up that whole case.
My thing is, if you really want it, I don't think. My thing is, I don't think. I'm not saying I think Megan's lying. I believe her. I believe she really thinks Tory shot her.
Think.
She thinks Tory shot her.
How doesn't she know who shot her?
Hold on, let me finish.
She just okay.
What she said she said her back was turned.
If he shot her in both feet,
But anyway, I really
he don't
believe.
do that if she walking out the car.
I believe her story. I said that. I believe her story. I ain't gonna, but my thing is, if you really wanted to hold it down for him, which you did in the beginning, you wouldn't let the internet get to you. That's all I'm saying.
But per allegations, Tory and or his team started talking sideways.
That's gonna happen. Does she have proof on that?
What I
The
felt
internet
she
gonna
said-
talk.
What she was saying was his team tried to slander her. And
Does she have?
Megan was
Like, it seemed like she just.
But let's be honest.
I
We all
don't
She
think
saw
we're
the internet. She saw the internet talking. When was that? Last Friday.
Yeah.
She saw the internet talking last Friday. It pissed her off. Fuck it.
But let's be honest. We all assumed we weren't there.
No, he went on the internet line.
We weren't there. We
Tory-
all
Tory
assumed.
didn't post anything.
No, Tory
hasn't posted
nothing.
anything on the internet since July 10th.
We all assumed that Tory did it, right? We never knew, but we assumed.
He did like some stuff.
We assumed that he did it. So therefore, she was low key, allegedly looking out for Tory. We all got money. We both celebrities. Okay, we gonna play this out. We gonna work it out. It turned left. Now everybody mad at the victim shaming.
I'm not.
That she came out
We
and spoke on the
clearly
truth.
just said that we're not victim shaming. Clearly.
So why are we
If you want
taking
me to
shots
cancel
at
attention,
Meg?
just say shit. God damn it.
So why are we trying to cancel Megan? Like,
I'm
we
not trying
don't
to-
know.
I just said
I love man.
We don't
I just
know.
said it's
I
a
bet you
bad-
do. I know you do.
I just said it's a bad move.
You hear me?
I just said it's a bad move for her to go on live.
I just don't think she wanted to hold it down to start with. You should just told from the
But
beginning.
she's not a snitch because she
And I don't think she's a snitch.
she's
'cause
not a snitch.
If you're a
fe-
victim,
she's
you're a
female,
snitch.
She's a female. She ain't in no streets. That don't apply to her.
If you're a victim, you're not a snitch.
I just feel like she should just told from the beginning.
No.
That was like to me that was a
But
fake.
they had
that was
a-
a fake. I want to hold you down.
They had a deal. Word, we gonna play this out. We cool, whatever. We gonna work it
How you
out.
know they had a
It
deal?
was a deal.
She could have been came out day one. Oh, that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. She should have.
Why should she?
All she did was let the internet. She let the internet ruffle her feathers one day and
And-
just.
How you know?
But for real-
How you know he didn't ruffle her
But
feathers?
for real, like since day one, they would say Tory shot her.
From the rip, it was all allegations. She came out and
Actually,
spoke
I
on
think
it.
she still holding. I still don't.
She
think,
holding back some information.
I still don't think she's went to the police saying that. She said it on the internet.
It's an indictment itself.
They can do what they want to do.
Yeah,
But if she be like, you know what, I'm gonna just drop it. I don't wanna. She can always say that.
I promise you.
And I
This.
think that's what's going to happen. She's not going to really press charges on him or push the issue.
There's one, maybe two more twists left in this story. I
I
promise you.
think
that-
there's another twist too.
I promise you, there's another twist.
I really want to hear what he got to say.
He ain't gonna say nothing. What is him finna
They
say?
ain't deporting my man's back to Toronto. I promise you. Like it's gonna be. It's gonna
Especially if
be,
you guilty.
There's gonna be another twist. Got some man in
We
the
got
building.
DJ Superman in the bill. Let's get DJ Superman a horn.
Hold on. God damn it. You just y'all doing 30 minute shit. Not to get you, Superman. I don't here multitasking this shit like that.
Excuse me.
Oh no.
Man with the master plan.
Got some man in
We
the
got
building.
DJ Superman in the bill. Let's get DJ Superman.
Okay.
Shit, you can.
Actually,
Matter of fact, grab that chair. I'ma slide over. You can.
I'm about to step away for a little quick second. Y'all.
Shit.
Fuck you about to do?
Can I take his chair?
And
Huh? Oh, come on.
Can I take his chair?
Sure, come on.
Oh shit. You ain't replacing me.
damn.
Well, let me keep your chair.
Oh shit.
Nah, T slide over there. Superman get right there. He can.
You said you had to step away.
We're gonna
borrow
shit.
some of T's.
I'm gonna take my
Step
time.
away.
I just wanna take.
I'll post your OnlyFans account on here.
We're gonna share this man.
I'll post your OnlyFans account.
We gotta make sure you're in the camera. Hold on, man.
I'm in there. Yeah, y'all got
Logan
a
said
little zoom.
$14.99.
Low,
Subscribe to
hit the
her
camera.
OnlyFans.
Low. You in the camera? You need to slide over a little bit more.
Nah, I ain't in there. Y'all got it narrow. I don't need to be in there.
As long as we got your voice, we good.
That's it. We good.
Shit, Tiz, we good.
So, Red, like, you leave or not?
No, I'm staying
wanna
here.
get that camera.
I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I get the mic by myself.
Yeah, we.
Yeah,
Oh,
If
these
y'all
one.
want Logan in the camera,
Just
go
say
ahead and
that.
say it on the comments.
Logan, get in the camera.
Y'all want Logan in the camera?
Hey man, I was on my iPad the whole way here.
Let's talk about it.
Somebody told me, it start by
There's a
10.
lot of niggas in this small view.
Who said it started at 10?
I thought I said 9.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. The past couple weeks we've been starting late.
Oh, okay.
We actually
Alright.
kind of started on. We was like, I don't know. We had everything together tonight. So
Facts. Facts. But I was
You had
on
to say
everything.
Yes. I need to be in the camera.
how about we do a show with you in heaven?
No, I don't want to do a show.
But you do shows on your OnlyFans account. That's so crazy to me.
Oh
shit, the damn light got
Would you
brighter.
like me to start putting your business
My
on?
guy Maurice.
Alright now.
My guy Maurice want to talk about Brandy Monaco.
Chill on me, and I advise you chill on me real quick.
Let's talk about Brandy
call
Monaco.
about you.
Maurice, he want to talk about Brandy Monaco, so we're gonna talk about Brandy Monaco.
If
Real
Monica
quick.
or Brandy could perform right there, right now, who would y'all choose?
Monica.
me Brandy.
It's no Monica.
I ain't gonna lie. This one hard to me.
Give me
man.
Brandy.
This one is
Monica.
hard.
What mood am I in?
This one is hard for me.
Any move, give me Brandy.
Monica. Monica got hit after hit after hit.
I do think Monica got the better catalog,
Way better.
but Brandy got some
catalog.
Brandy got some bops that bop.
Monica has singles. Brandy has.
Heaven said, look at y'all fan Thorn.
That's really what it boils down to. But you gotta think with a versus.
Oh, versus Monica
Yeah.
got the
Look at
edge.
y'all fan Thorn.
And I don't
That doesn't
think
mean she's a better
I've been
artist.
seeing all week people saying Brandy just outright sings better than Monica.
Yeah.
She does.
I don't agree
Brandy
with
is
that.
a vocalist.
Yeah.
I'm not
Brandy's
saying
a vocalist.
I'm not saying
Brandy
Monica
is
sings.
most-
I'm not saying Monica
Brandy
sang
is
better.
most
I think
definitely
they're
a
pretty evenly matched.
If Whitney Houston
I
comes to
think
Brandy
I
and
think
takes
they're
her under,
evenly matched.
that is a vocalist. Whitney Houston took Brandy in low key.
I think they're even matched. Bro. What do you think, Superman? I think they vocals pretty evenly matched.
Sing. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
love Monica.
me personally, it's Monica for me.
Them light-skinned
I
privileges.
mean, nah, it ain't really light skin, but
Monica ain't light-skinned.
it's about you know, both of them grinders, but Monica, she's still relevant. Like Monica can fall off and come back and go straight to the Billboard. You know what I'm saying? When she fell off that time and then she came back and made that video with Shannon Brown and Mano.
Yeah.
Man, then she like her new album gonna be hard. Like I be looking at the show with T.I. and them, and listen to some of the joints. Her new album gonna be hard. It gonna blow Brandy album out. That's probably why she hold it back. Just to see.
And Brandy
to see
just
what
came out with a
Brandy-
new album. I ain't had a chance to check it out.
But let's be honest, Brandy's always been the little good girl, laid back, just kind of
Doing her
conservative
own thing,
vibe.
but that
Let's
was
be
good for
honest.
her.
Monica makes music for more of an
I ain't gonna lie.
urban
When Monica dropped that "I Will Cross the Ocean for You," that shit gonna hit a little hard for me.
For you, I
Gonna hit a little
will.
hard for me.
Yeah, for you, I will. Yeah.
Heaven said, just let Monica write Brandy a song.
What?
She said, cause the mo to the E ain't gonna get it.
Okay, so-
Heaven,
so-
we're about to
So,
be on
so,
Heaven.
so let me ask y'all this: Who had the better verse on The Boy's Mind?
Damn, that's a hard.
Brandy.
I'm gonna say
Brandy.
Brandy.
I ain't gonna lie.
say
I ain't
Brandy.
gonna lie. Hold on. Who said? Hold on.
Brandy.
I think Monica had a better verse.
That's
I think
Y'all
Brandy.
should die.
I think Brandy got that one.
Brandy.
Real, do you really remember that song?
I listen to way more R&B than I do rap. I promise you. Matter of fact, I think I was listening to that Thanksgiving on my way to the Met. I think I listened to Boys Mind.
Okay.
What was that? Yeah.
How Brandy first start off?
I'm playing it now.
You can't do that.
I
because-
feel like it
Cause they
ain't
getting
gonna be the hit.
I hold on.
I wonder, are they gonna sing during the verses? You see how the rappers been rapping lately
Yeah.
during the verses?
Let's go
They're
with something.
not singing.
They
You
probably
think
gonna
they
go a
gonna
little
sing?
something.
I think Brandy is saying.
Brandy gonna definitely sharpen vocals. Monica gonna do it too, cause
Monica gonna be looking sickle.
Hey, y'all gonna rag me on this one. I want to see the girl Keisha Cole in the verses.
with
I
who?
would like
though?
to see that too.
Who's a good
I've
matchup?
always was a big Keisha Cole fan.
Whoever.
She can't go against whoever.
Yes, whoever. The
No.
thing about verses is you just need 20.
She don't got 20.
What?
Keisha got 20?
Yes.
I don't-
Keisha got 5 off her first one.
She don't got 20.
I can name 5 right now.
Keisha got 20.
Love,
Yes.
love.
Keisha got 20.
I should have cheated.
Bops.
The one with her and Missy.
Let it go.
Let it go.
That's free.
Sent from Heaven.
Okay.
And
That's on the first album?
yeah.
She got 20?
She got 20.
That's crazy.
But Keisha got 8 albums.
So she can go against Beyonce?
No.
She can go
But
against
what
Mary
I'm
J?
saying,
No.
but what I'm saying is,
Mary would watch
but what I'm
Beyonce.
saying is,
Whoa.
I think you have to be fair. You have to give Keisha, you have to give Keisha somebody who came out during her time. So somebody like Tweet, she a murder.
I fuck with Tweet, but yeah.
Somebody like Ashanti.
I fuck with Ashanti. But
I'm gonna be honest. Mary,
Somebody said Keisha can't stay on pitch.
Keisha can't sing live. She
she's not
can't.
the best vocalist. Let's
She
be honest.
can't.
I
But
like her-
Y'all gonna
I
leave
like
Keisha Cole alone.
I
but
like her voice.
but
I
what
feel
about
you're saying.
this?
I feel what
But
you're saying
see,
with the live singing.
you a musician. Puffy can't rap, but he's a great song creator.
This is what I think about Keisha's voice. If she doing all that moving around, I feel the same way about her and Trey Songz.
She's not a live
When they
performer.
doing all that moving around, no. If they sitting still
In a studio.
singing,
Yeah, she can't sing live.
if she's sitting still singing,
Yeah.
her and, like I feel the same about her and Trey Songz. They can sing if they just sitting their ass still.
In a studio.
But when
Oh, yeah,
when
but
they
Keisha
doing
not
any kind of
saying
moving, it ain't gonna go
Don't
right.
think so?
it's a little pitchy for me.
Nah, Keisha
So Keisha ain't killed that love. Keisha killed love.
Keisha killed that love.
Come on. And that song with her and Diddy. Last night, if I told you, once,
Let's be honest.
You
That voice was
listen to
sounding
that.
like what's right.
you can see it in
Ashanti
my
singing. No.
Uh-huh.
Ashanti. Come on now. On the stage singing.
It's murder.
On the stage singing.
Cut the beat.
Ashanti got it.
Ah, shit.
Well, Ashanti can't sing.
Ashanti can't.
I love Ashanti, though. I love
You
her.
tripped out. That girl can sing.
Her and J-Lo got no fucking struggle voice.
J-Lo can sing better than Ashanti.
That's crazy.
And that ain't good.
But you're right, though.
That
That's
ain't-
crazy.
That's bad to say. J-Lo really ain't
Fantasia. Now that girl, she can't read, but that girl can sing, boy. Oh, that's fucked up. But Fantasia can sing, boy.
Soul, you know.
Yeah.
Fantasia can sing.
Yeah, she got that. She got that good soul for gospel.
Boys to Men versus Drew Hill. Who y'all got?
Boys and men.
Boys and men.
Unfortunately, Boys to Men, but we ain't gonna
Because
sleep
they've
on
been
Drew
in the
Hill.
game longer.
Yeah, we ain't gonna sleep on Drew Hill.
We're not gonna sleep on
That 3 albums they dropped.
bangers.
We ain't gonna talk
They
about
couldn't get it
Bro,
together.
Maurice says it's a horrible live. Hey, look, somebody, Katwala says it's a little pitchy for me. In regards to Keisha Cole.
It's definitely the pitch
It's a
for
little
me.
pitchy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Diamond. Keisha kind of challenged herself.
I need some new music from SZA. I need hella new music from SZA. Because at this point, she about to get the award for Fell Off of the Year award.
Oh, yeah, I just saw Maurice comment saying Just Like You was a classic album.
Oh,
Keisha
yeah.
Cole, Just Like You album was dope.
Yeah. Keisha Cole.
Classic. Ooh.
Man, listen, classic.
Ashanti is not better than J-Lo.
Classic.
Yes, she
Ashanti better than who?
J-Lo.
No.
Ashanti got a better body than J-Lo, but that's it.
That's about it.
You say she's not better than J-Lo?
No.
Fuck no.
Oh, come on.
No.
Kevin said J-Lo only made one album.
Right.
Definitely did.
J-Lo's a performer.
J-Lo has a broader
Now,
fan.
now, when it comes to performing,
J-Lo's a
Ain't,
performer.
ain't a lot of people fuck with J-Lo.
that makes her top notch.
J-Lo's
Her
a
choreography on
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ashanti had 3 albums.
Of
all
course,
over-
because
and
she
all
had the
over-
best choreography. Marianne, ain't that girl that's
Yeah.
the girl worked with Diddy?
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah.
Is Ashanti first album Foolish a classic?
Classic. It's a
I did
good
used to-
album.
I
It's a
used to
very
listen-
So,
good-
good-
so you remember The Source, 5 mics?
What did he give it?
I'll give it a 3.5.
What did he give it?
I don't think they rated it, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you
I
know,
mean,
if I had to rate it on mics, I probably would rate it 3.5.
Yeah, vocally it just ain't do it for me. But like Bob's,
Nice album though. That's
yeah,
a
like
nice
Bob's, like she had it, but
And she got that hair because how she remade that fool.
Ashanti only
Yeah.
sings one word, baby.
album. Oh man.
Hey, somebody said, okay, Discreet said Foolish is a classic.
shout out to AJ.
Yeah.
Shout out AJ. But
Baby was a classic. I feel like y'all females relate to Baby for different reasons, but we're not gonna talk about
I'm
that.
sick of you.
Y'all like going through the motions. Like we listen to the shit.
Oh baby.
so how y'all feel about Trey Songz and these sexual allegations?
What sexual allegation? He peeing on somebody?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
You
man,
wanna
that's
be
true.
like R. Kelly so bad.
That's true.
How you know?
I saw the podcast. The 2 chicks, the 2 like Latino chicks.
Ah
And
shit.
you know,
Selena
Selena
Powell
Powell
be
was
lying.
one of them.
Yeah.
She lies
That girl,
bad.
no.
We're not victim
No.
shaming.
Yeah, we can't
We're
Listen.
not victim shaming.
Listen.
Remember.
I just feel like you could look at him and tell like we lost 300 points for the Hot Boys on that.
Oh shit, City Boys still a
Oh,
winner.
girl, he
Fucking
told old girl to lay in the tub. Like, did y'all see it?
I didn't look at the interview.
I looked at the interview, and she went detail for detail.
I've looked at a lot of stuff with Selena Powell.
Now Selena wanted the
Lying
name
though.
shame him. She was like, girl. She was like, call his name. And she was like, oh, Trey Songz.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I believe it. He looked like he'd tell a girl get in the
But
tub.
Keke Palmer said the same thing, and everybody brushed her off.
There's a few girls that said the same thing, even before this,
About Trey Songz?
Keke Palmer said sexual intimidation.
which I had to Google.
That's intimidation. Them girls said Trey Songz say, look, you ain't going nowhere until my plane leave. You ain't going nowhere. They said he's a nympho. They said when you're in his room, you locked in TTG until he say go. The little girl, the girl was like, yeah, he took my
And
pocketbook and
for
key.
some of the people that just tuning in, Trey Songz was hit with some sexual allegations saying he peed on someone.
Yeah, he peed on him.
And then that brought back up the Keke Palmer clip from a couple years ago saying he hit her with sexual intimidation.
I believe it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the guy personally.
believe it, God.
I love his music.
I do believe just
I bet them neighbors know my name.
just looking at Trey
Trey
Songz,
be raping.
just looking at Trey Songz,
That nigga be raping.
and Trey Songz was First off, Trey Songz one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He one of my favorite R&B singers.
So the thing is, he didn't rape those young ladies, but what he had them doing was just against the grain. So he definitely, because the chick admitted, she was like, he can get any woman that he wants. She said when she walked out of the room, he had condoms galore.
Is that fair? How you feel about your?
Well, him said
How you feel about
he
your?
was drunk. He accidentally peed on her.
Oh shit.
How you feel about your reputation being ruined, even though technically you didn't do anything?
You got to care. Your name is your
You
legacy.
think that's fair that they can ruin? They pretty much ruin your reputation, even though you didn't physically do anything. Like you might have been aggressive with them. And the crazy thing, some girls, it's crazy because some girls like when you aggressive. Some don't.
Right.
So where we?
There's a thin line between doing too much and using
That same
your-
girl said she talked off the whole Phoenix Suns team.
He have all them condoms.
Hey, so
Because
Yeah,
what
but
happened,
I still
so
like
I don't think she saw the interview. So let me tell her what happened. What happened was they had just got finished going a couple of rounds, and she said, I'm trying to be politically correct. So basically, so basically, he ejaculated on her face.
Wow.
So she said she was going in the bathroom to wipe her face off, and he
gets
came in
spicy.
behind her, and he looked at her, and he was like, lay in the tub. So she was like, okay, he must be about to do something else freaky.
Oh, yeah.
So she said he told her, start playing with your breast. She started. Then he said, start playing with your vagina. Then she started, and then she said he started ejaculating again. And then, men know this. Once you ejaculate, once you come, piss coming right behind you. You got to pee after.
Oh yeah.
And then he peed on her.
Say that.
That is very true.
Boom, boom.
Piss that thing out. You hear me?
Heaven said, man, she liked it and told her to pee on me, and she peed and she didn't like it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. A few times I bust that nut, bro, I went straight sleep. I couldn't do nothing.
Boy, you ain't go to the bathroom?
I couldn't even make it, man.
You,
I done
boy,
died.
hey, that UTI kill you the next morning,
What?
boy.
So now I got a UTI. Oh shit.
Hey, man, you gotta go to the bathroom, man.
Not to get too deep into this, but do females really like urination on them?
I want to urinate on a female.
Wow.
Man.
I'm just curious at this point. Any females
No cap.
that don't mind sharing, is that something
Hell no.
that you may be into?
Hell no.
Who?
It's an extra hell on the knob.
Who?
I've done some crazy shit in my life.
If
I'm not gonna lie.
if
I'll
niggas,
never be like, pee on me.
I've never peed on
If
it.
a woman
I've
does tell me
never
to do it, I'm
shit.
a.
lot of
Talk about freaky ass shit.
Yo.
is that?
Deontay, have you
Have I ever what?
done that?
No.
If a woman asks me,
Bruh.
I'm gonna do it too. I ain't gonna think twice about it.
A woman asked me to pee on.
I'm gonna do it.
I couldn't do it.
Ooh.
Nah,
do
I
it.
can't do it. What about you? You listen to Biggie?
Yeah.
You remember that
I already
interlude?
know what you about to say.
So what if she asked you to cock over and
Heaven said,
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
stay away from these Lake City niggas. 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
Water sports.
Hey, what would you? Oh, you wouldn't shit on her?
That's a little shiesty.
But you would piss on her.
Y'all
Yeah, I
just
definitely piss
said,
on
first of all, y'all guys don't drink enough water. Y'all piss
Who?
stink. Well, Tizzy, I know.
I drink water
speak
every
for
day.
I keep a bunch of water with my all
My
the
shit
time.
smell like
It's
asparagus.
still nasty.
My shit smell like bacon cheddar fries.
Yeah,
Mine's
nothing.
And Josh say shout out to Tizzy.
That boy ain't
So really, y'all wouldn't pee on a female if they asked y'all to pee on?
I've done some crazy
Y'all
shit.
in a neutral
that never
location.
came to my mind.
First of
Oh,
all, this
baby.
my thing, right?
Oh, baby, piss on
Why
me.
wouldn't that automatically
Why
throw
not?
you off? A bitch is like, pee on me.
Ooh.
Like, why would it?
Oh, love it.
Oh my
Okay,
God. Why
y'all,
would that throw you off?
y'all know, y'all know
That
I
would
got.
throw you off.
The golden shower. You hear me?
I mean, women sort of like pissing on us when they
I'm
ski.
gonna let her have it.
No.
I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna let her have it.
I'm cool with that.
When they ski,
When they squirt.
when they squirt,
A
ski,
lot of
squirt.
A lot of people
It's
say
a
squirt.
mixture.
It's a mixture of piss and her juices.
You can't throw up. You have to swallow. But y'all know, like, I have like a very crazy, like, sexual appetite. Pause. But like, nothing say, hey, Jarrell, you should, hey, shut the fuck up. You should pee on a girl. That never crossed my mind.
What's wrong with that?
Heaven said
What's
somebody-
right with it?
Heaven said somebody tell Tizzy that he'd cry. He'd be so scared
Scared of what?
if somebody was to pee on them.
Who?
Thor call you Robert McIntosh.
That's my dream. I always wondered, like, I would want to pee on a girl. I would really do it. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong.
It's
I mean,
pissing.
It's pissing.
Pissing on the toilet, pissing on the stomach. What's the difference?
Come on, man.
What about
And you gonna hit it after you piss on him?
I'm gonna ask this one. I'm gonna ask this one, then I'm gonna let it go. What does she want you to piss on them out?
Huh?
What does she want you to piss on them out?
Pissing them out. It's urine.
I like Tizzy on the crown.
I ain't even cracking no ground. I'm on Henny.
Oh shit!
It's his fucking horn.
This nigga ain't playing safe
I ain't gonna
today.
lie. I didn't
This
say
nigga
no.
ain't
I haven't
playing
said
safe.
no that I'm against it. I just
What's wrong with that?
I've never been asked it.
So the woman of your dreams, the IG model of your life,
Rihanna.
she come down right now and be like, you done did a little something. I want you to piss on me. What you gonna do? Oh no, I can't.
Nah, not Riri. Name another.
No, she wants you to do it. She asked you to do it. What
Ah
you
shit!
gonna
I just peed before I came here.
do? Shit.
Not Riri.
I don't know if it's gonna be gold or white when it come out, but I'm gonna piss on her. And will.
Oh man.
That's
Somebody
simple.
said shout out to Tizzy again, man, taking the pause to the next.
Josh.
That's just being honest. What's wrong with peeing on somebody?
We going up.
Hey, we still got these viewers.
We going
Evan
up.
said, all right, Evan said I was plotting on one of y'all, but I'd be damned if y'all piss on me by.
So if a female squat over y'all and just
I hold
pee, y'all be okay with that? Shit, y'all be.
I mean,
Okay, are we cool?
sometimes they don't realize anyway when they get that big orgasm. They don't even realize they peeing or not. It be all wet up. We thinking, oh boy, we done did that thing, and we smell our sheets. And what the? What is rank right here? Yeah, right. So
It's the rank for me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna have some cloth talk. So this is one chick, right?
Let's talk about it.
I just knew I was gonna fuck. It was 2012. I just knew I was gonna fuck.
Good year.
You shut the fuck up.
Decent year.
I just knew I was gonna fuck. She's like, yo, come to my room.
Rough.
So I came to the room and shit like that. So she's busting legs wide open.
Damn.
Big ass clit piercing. So you know what I'm saying? I'm going to town on her. So she like grabbed the back of my fucking head, right? Like it just started humping the fuck out of my face and squirted all in my mouth. I'm gonna take my pants down. All right, you can go. That's so crazy to me.
Got
Women
used
are
and
out there
abused.
like that. Yes.
like that Mountain Dew commercial say, you got hoes, man.
And yeah, but she sprayed like my whole face.
We got hoes, Tommy.
Like she drowned me, then she burnt me, like brought me like some burnt like lasagna later that day. But
Moose pussy.
It was lasagna.
hurt, I was hurt as fuck.
And you still ain't hit it.
I did hit,
Wow.
She
but
owed
it
you.
was fun.
Nah, you need to
That
call
was
her.
like-
She owed
You
you.
was going outside in 2012.
Wow.
Honestly, 2012 was a good year.
So, Diamond said, so, okay, let's throw out squirting. If she squat on you and straight piss on you, you cool with it.
I wouldn't be too harmed.
You a freak.
No, I'm not cool with it. Who gonna clean that mess
But
up,
I'm
bro?
Cactus Jack.
We're in a neutral location.
Who gonna clean
But
that
I'm
mess
Cactus
up,
Jack.
bro?
If I'm in a neutral
I'm not
location,
okay with that.
A little bit of urine ain't gonna bother me.
Who gonna clean it up?
I'm gonna hop in the shower. Huh?
Yeah,
No.
no,
These
piss
are
all
little
over.
light fantasies I would.
Have you ever had a piss session?
No. But I'm ready for it.
Okay.
He ready?
Ladies, if you like pissing on niggas,
Hit 'em
DM
up.
us. Tizzy looking for somebody
Like
to pee
I
on.
said,
If
I
you
wanna
want to talk
try.
about,
I
if you want to pee on a nigga, holler at Tizzy.
I don't
We
know
got
how,
you.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not saying.
I don't know how I feel.
We
about
got
it.
the back room
against it.
casting
I
couch.
really don't know how I feel about it. I don't like looking at it.
You like looking at piss?
No, I'm saying if I'm scrolling X videos or X and XX or Pornhub or She's Freaky or I'm gonna stop there. If I see a a pissing scene, I don't
Boy,
ever
got
look at
login
those.
accounts.
I don't ever look at those.
Farting is kind of okay to me.
Oh yeah.
Like women farting, like those videos on Pornhub.
What?
That's okay. It's not bad.
I'm gonna shut my top ass up.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you who introduced me to those type of videos. Superman.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Superman, he said, "Have you ever watched Pinky farting on
Let's
Pornhub?"
talk, let's talk
Like,
about
what?
farting. Let's talk about farting. Females farting. So when you hitting it. Okay, answer this. When you hitting it and it pussy fart, that you like that?
Yeah.
but not no butthole boom. And then what she let out a solid one like.
That salad was gonna set off. That salad was definitely
What
gonna set off.
she let out a solid one.
That salad was gonna set off.
The poo poo la pate. What? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Heaven said best position.
What that motherfucker say? Who?
Hoot, no. I don't want a little hoot.
Sound like you blowing on the bottom.
I don't want a little hoot.
Like you blowing in the Mountain Dew bottle.
Oh, Heaven, you right. Heaven get nasty.
What's the best position, y'all? What's your favorite position?
Man, I want to read the comment. Throw me my phone.
Face down, ass up.
Throw me my iPod. My iPad.
His knees in the bed.
It's something about when
It's
they.
on the
I've fisted a vagina before.
I love
Ass
I
licking
love
and
submission.
fisting. This is
Fisting.
going.
This is going extra tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's the 15th.
I like it here. Ooh. All right, pow down. All right.
A whole hand in their ass.
Whoa.
Oh, what? Ass licking and fisting.
I'm gonna definitely lick that ass.
I'm gonna lick the ass.
That's a gift.
I'm gonna lick that clean ass.
At this point.
At this point, like real say.
That getting nasty.
At this point.
All right, so listen. I know you probably down for that. Would you let a woman
Heaven done changed the whole
lick your butthole?
We ain't getting that. I love big and small to death, but I ain't with that gapping up. No, I ain't doing that.
So you don't let her lick your booty hole?
I ain't drop down and ain't gonna let nobody eat my ass.
So nobody. So y'all
I'm
would
not
let.
getting on all fours.
You let your ass
You're
eat.
not putting
Nah.
you're not putting me in the book.
You ain't
So hold up,
All they gotta do is be.
If you don't get on
Give
all
it that
fours,
good.
you.
they gonna put you. They
Bruh.
gotta put you in the book.
But
They
bruh.
gotta put you on all fours and in the
But
book.
what if you on your back? What if you on your back and they lift your legs
You in the
up?
book.
They change your
But
diaper.
nah, but when they get the gooch, when they get the gooch,
Just go a little bit down.
when they get the gooch, what they go down, you gonna stop her?
that goose.
I have stopped many a female from doing that.
Are you gonna stop her?
Nah. Bro, I just like this year to start letting my balls get licked. That shit was always too sensitive for me. Nah, that like
So you gonna stop her?
huh?
So you gonna stop?
But
She had the
DDT
gooch.
the fuck out of
Can't
her.
see it, Sam.
When I
100%
play
stop.
with him.
His booty hole.
No.
Oh, what you said? What you said? What you said?
So you will piss on somebody, but won't let her
You
lick
don't
your
like
butt.
it?
Because I got nails on my hand.
It's possible.
So what
I'm
kind
not
of
ruling it out.
Get
You not
off this
ruling
at
out?
good, but I
Okay,
like hitting it from the
facts.
back. Makes it play with my balls. You know what I'm saying?
Goose be musty as fuck.
See, she ain't dealing with clean dudes. She not dealing with nobody clean. Tell her she need to deal with somebody got some good hygiene. Tell her she can't be being a porn star if somebody don't work all day. Tell her she got to put them in the shower.
Queen Street, Greeleyville ass.
Yeah, that what it is. She tell her she got to put them in the
First of all,
shower.
what y'all not gonna do is play with my friend because y'all know she only fuck with Lake City niggas.
Ah shit.
That right.
I just thought about something. They can get you in the 6'9", and you can't do nothing. about
What?
it.
Can't do nothing.
If you're in that
If
69 position, what you gonna
If
do?
they want to get all up in there on the 6'9",
Ah,
you can't
tombstone
do
piles
nothing.
out that hole. Fuck you mean?
You can't do nothing about it.
Oh shit.
I'll drive it.
Bees in the ass. Are y'all niggas?
All right, we out. We
Y'all
out.
here
We out. Ain't no bees.
Nah, fuck that shit. We ain't doing no bees in the ass. What other questions y'all got?
Bees. Oh
I
man.
said ain't none.
Hey, see that's
Views up. We
see
up
that
tonight.
see. Let me tell you something.
I like on my ass is tongue. Other than that, and a thumb maybe.
But see that person who just that person just.
Maybe.
Hey, listen.
Occasionally.
When you in the mood.
Ah shit.
Sometimes he surprised me. I be like, whoop.
Hey, that person who put that comment is a trooper, so I can understand why she put that up there. She real to it. She real to it.
Lillian tough.
She real to it.
Lillian tough.
Shouts out.
What's up about bees in your
Hey,
ass?
hey man, she will try bees.
That's rough.
Kanye like it. Y'all might like it too.
Ah.
And she got Kanye going fool.
I don't fuck with Kanye.
No, what the fuck going on?
I like when a motherfucker.
No.
I like when a
Heaven
motherfucker.
said, get some Patron in her and watch her swallow the dick. Cold.
Good
Oh,
gracious
God.
alive.
I ain't trying to cut this shit off.
Oh, get your porn on
Scared of that. Scared of that.
I don't know, so I can't say nothing.
Nunu on here.
Oh
Scared.
Bees.
Get all this shit.
That's a different
Do y'all want
vibe.
to see Logan's face on the next podcast?
You trying to make a nigga
Next week's podcast.
Next week's podcast, leave it 100
that's a
if you
different
wanna see
level.
them.
Bees.
Oh, and we doing another podcast Saturday.
Y'all don't fucking. Y'all ain't ready for that shit.
What
though.
time Saturday? What we doing Saturday?
9 o'clock. I don't know if it's gonna be live, but we'll figure it out. You got plans?
Yeah. So
We gotta talk about some good shit if I'm gonna be on this motherfucker.
Whatever you want to talk about.
What you want to talk about? Never mind.
Yeah, I think we've gone on our time. I know.
Tell Tory don't make me get on his ass on this motherfucking live.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Superman came in kind of late. So anything you want to touch on before we wrap it up?
Yeah, how much time we got? Okay. So first thing I want to touch on is I ain't hear y'all talk about Cal. Did you talk about Cal?
We did.
Y'all talked about Cal. So what's y'all thoughts on
Cal?
Cal?
The white guy?
Yeah.
He don't get, bruh.
Oh, we didn't really. We
Not really.
touched on that for a second. That's completely fucked up.
Did you see the videos?
Yeah.
I saw the video. Like he was walking around with an
With
AK-47.
or was it AR-15?
He
One of the two.
shot people and walked around with his hands up. They didn't pay him no fucking
He
attention.
walked to the
With
cops
hands
with his
still over
hands
here,
up,
like, relaxing, cool.
and they ride
I'm
right by.
not giving her. I'm not giving him. I'm not giving him no.
White privilege, man.
I'm not giving him no thoughts, no energy, no words. Like I don't want him to be
Like,
a trending topic.
He's a star. Yeah, I don't want to give him any
Not
attention.
really him
Fuck
being
him.
trending, but did they say so? Did everybody that he shoot was African American? That's why I didn't know.
I heard the people he ended up killing wasn't even African American.
Okay,
I don't know how true that is.
right,
But he didn't know who he was shooting at.
right.
He was trying to kill some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Well, when I say niggas, I don't
And
mean
it
it.
said something.
You know.
Black folk.
Yeah.
It might be her wife.
And they said something earlier that he was actually at a protest where he was cleaning off like graffiti. Like, in other words, he was helping out. Black
Yeah, they
Lives
say
Matter.
that he was.
That just goes to show that there's some psychotic people
Okay.
out here in this world.
They say he was defending personal property.
Personal property.
But it wasn't his personal property.
And I did hear y'all touched on the NBA. Me personally, I made a statement on Facebook, and I got a phone call from my homegirl,
Hey, we were getting phone calls. all
and
week.
she said, "Yo, do you really feel like that?" I said, "Yeah, I do." Because to be honest, bruh, them boys just need an extra day of rest. That's how I want to put it. Because at the end of the day, what are you really stopping by? What are you really changing by just saying, okay, let's not play no more?
You causing the
Remember, you
spotlight to go.
postponed it.
Because my thing is, if we talking about trends, yesterday was a couple of years from when Kaepernick kneeled it.
Yep.
And went in protest.
Fuck
So,
Kaepernick, but okay.
so I guess they wanted to go into the trend too. That's just my opinion. Because my thing is, if you really want to make a difference, that money that y'all making, get that money and put it into those lower urban communities and attack the police unions, attack the local and government officials. Because when you start taking money out of their pocket, then you might see a little bit of change. But they still getting rich. They don't care about prosecuting nobody. That judge right now laying in his big old house chilling.
Cooler, 650.
The DA right now laying in his big old house chilling.
I know that DA
And them police, the police, they cool because they done talk to a lawyer and they got the police union representing them. So I'm just saying, like, if you really gonna make a change, I feel like you just need to do that research and be about it. Stopping a basketball from bouncing, I don't see what's that stopping. I don't see what that's solving. I can understand it's in protest of unity. Mm-hmm. That you're definitely showing unity.
And I think that's all it was. That ain't gonna stop a thing.
Man, we've been going through this for so many years, man. If you think about it, you got, and I don't know it verbatim, just off the top of my head. The difference between now and then, we got smartphones, and not only that, we got platforms, and not only that, we got videos. You know what I'm saying? So with that, if you go back to that time, you got Martin Luther King. Then you rewind, fast forward. Then you got Rodney King. Then they did the Watts riot. And then you fast forward. Then, you still got racial profiling. And everybody, and it's us, African Americans.
How do you feel about the whole? I don't think we had a chance to speak with you yet. How you feel about the Jacob? Is it Blakely? I don't want to say his name wrong.
Honestly,
that whole situation.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm speaking because I worked in law enforcement. Mm-hmm. So I'm speaking from.
So we got actual.
So I'm speaking
from somebody who worked
right.
in law
I'm speaking from actual law enforcement. When they tell you to comply, you just best comply. You see what I'm saying? And an incident like this happened in Florence County a couple of years ago that my family member told me about. A guy failure to stop for a blue light. When they went up to the car, he went to reaching. They draw their weapons, but they pulled him out the car because he was little. They pulled him through the window. He was like, man, I ain't mean no harm. I was just trying to get my license and registration. No, boy, you could have lost your life. But see, unlike those cops then and now, cops are scared. Man, when we go to briefing, and when I say I worked in the law enforcement sector, I worked in correctional. But when we go to briefing, our supervisor tell us, we want you to go home the same way you came in. You see what I'm saying? So when you get stopped, I have certain practice that I practice. When I get stopped, I have both hands on the wheel. When they first come to my car, the first thing I tell them, I just want to let you know I have a loaded weapon in my glove compartment. Then letting them know that, see, this is stuff they teach me in my CWP class. Letting them know that, I'll be like, okay, so can you ask your partner to come up and get it? Because that's where my license and registration at. Because if I go reach for it and they see that handle,
You gone.
I'm gone. Because I had probable cause to shoot.
Look, my shit right there at the beginning of my dash. Open up my
You
dash
know what
so I
I'm
can
saying?
pull
So
over,
normally,
put it in my side.
whenever I get pulled over, I got both hands up and I let them know that first. They'll go to the other side of my car while my hands in that side. They'll get it and they'll hold it in their possession. You know, and these are just certain things we got to practice. But I didn't. What Rel said, I agree. You and what you said too, man. My thing is when
You talking about what I put on Facebook?
yeah, when you get stopped, you have the right to do what they tell you to do. It's not fair to us as a humane in society because they do take an oath. They take an oath to protect and serve. So it's not fair, but life ain't fair. So at the end of the day, to live, just do what they say do. Just do what they say do. Because like what you said earlier on the podcast, when he walked away from them, they could have tackled him. I feel like if they do get
Next
charged,
question: do you think there's another action they could have taken?
I feel like
besides
they will get charged with excessive use of force because they didn't have to shoot him. They could have tased him. They could have tased him. But another thing that we're practiced and taught in criminal justice academy, and you pull it, ain't no hosting. You gonna hold that thing there. You see what I'm saying? And then when you shoot, you don't shoot the wound.
And we don't know why they had the guns drawn to start. Like
We don't. They say it was a domestic dispute. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is when he went around that car and I saw him reaching, I said, "Oh man!"
I already know.
I said, "Oh man!"
I think that's every sensible adult that saw that. I'm sorry.
It was a moment before he got all the way to the car that they could have stopped.
Facts.
They could have.
Look at it like that.
They could have.
You know what I'm saying? I understand. Like I keep saying, I understand both sides. But there was a moment before he got to that car. It was a police right there, police right there, police right there, and there's one man right there.
They could have simply tackled him. Stop.
But then if they would have did that, could have get a lynching charge. So it's
But
damn.
he pulled his shirt.
Damn
He
if
got
you
to the
do
car.
that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Working in law enforcement is just certain things you can't do. Is like if they go to apprehend him and then he start resisting and they slam him, then everybody gonna put on camera police brutality. This just happened to George Floyd. So this right here, once it get on camera, is either gonna be you gonna comply or we gonna do what we got to do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We'll never know.
We're going to do what we got to do. And like I said, working in that atmosphere, it's a lot of things that people don't understand. And because of everything going on, you have some officers. And, Rel, you said, 4 to 6 months isn't enough. It may not be.
It ain't.
It may not be.
Ain't.
But they teach you extensive training. But a lot of that stuff that they teach you, you don't take it to the street. Because you never know what you face with. You face with a different situation every day. You never know what you face with. And then also, you know what I'm saying? Like, he probably could have been on something. He probably could have been high.
Without victim shaming. We don't victim.
No, I'm just saying he probably could have been, which would, cloud his judgment and decision making. Right. Because a lot of times,
Is that something?
That's important.
I don't know. Is that something y'all trained on, like dealing with someone who may be under
right, mentally ill patients, because you go to a scene and someone is considered schizophrenic or someone is mentally ill. we're trained. We're not supposed to tase them or cause any bodily harm to them. We're just supposed to apprehend them and take them in because there is a sickness.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then a lot of times you had some cases where agencies got sued because that person was mentally ill and they tased them and they end up having a heart attack, a cardiac arrest.
And like not to debate or combat anything that was said, but as somebody who I consider myself, I have a mental illness. I don't want police officers to be my mental health therapist if I interact with them. You should have somebody trained. They shouldn't be like an additional duty. It should be like a licensed therapist.
And I think that is something agencies should look at, having someone licensed in the mental health field to try to come out to the scene. But what they do, they just try to basically get you to a safe environment, and that's taking you to jail.
Okay.
That's basically.
What else we got next?
But that's all I had in my opinion.
I appreciate that insight.
We needed that. We needed
I feel like
insight.
I got another question for you before I get off of that. I don't know. So, how you feel about? Let me see. I'm trying to think of all the arguments that I've been in this week, trying to defend my approach to it. I do feel like it's two conversations. The police could have went about it a different way.
Definitely.
And then we as black people, we know how this shit goes, so we need to go about it a different way. I feel like the guy could have went about it a different way as well.
Definitely.
I mean, just what you think? What you think in whole of just about? I don't know. I guess the difference between white people and how they can deal with the police, and the difference between black people and how we got to deal with the police.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I think a lot of times we as African Americans, we don't need to be afraid of the police. The difference between them and us is, the difference between them and a criminal is the criminal got caught. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect. I know more law enforcement agencies that drink more than anything, but at the end of the day, they human too. So I think we have to stop being afraid, and somebody got to make that attempt to break that barrier. And what I mean by that is, when I was growing up in the city, I knew all the law enforcement agencies. I wasn't considered a snitch, but I knew who they were. Because my thing is, I'm building a rapport. That's one thing we don't do. We don't build a rapport. You know what I'm saying? And I know Rel said earlier, well, it shouldn't be that we got more Caucasian cops than black. Man, Rel, before you came back home, we had more black cops than Caucasians. But when leadership change, people change, people bring their people in, and then that's how it mix and turns.
We're not going to get the Lake City politics today.
Well, I'm just saying, I just want to, yeah, I feel, Lake City politics, but I just want to say that.
Vote for Jarrell Cooper.
And that's, and let me tell you this, also working in law enforcement. I don't work in law enforcement no more, but I will say this, the whites look out for their own.
Facts.
So that's why it's important for us to get someone in leadership that's going to lend a helping hand and put people in a position to do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's, make it fair, but where it be affirmative action or whatever. You know what I mean? But I just feel like number one, all of us in here are fathers. We got to have that conversation with our, well, not everybody, but most of us. Most of us. I apologize, Real. We just got to have.
It actually is.
It's complicated.
It's a slippery slope.
Okay. Okay. Well, I would say most of us. Most of us.
Talk to me.
Most of us. I feel like we just got to have that conversation with our kids, man. We just got to have that conversation, just like on that movie, The Hate They Give Us. Like he had a conversation with his kids, and that's just something that we have to get that conversation. And I just feel like y'all are very vocal, and y'all not no criminals. What it is for y'all to go up to the police station and say, yo, I want to see the chief. He should have an open door policy. Go holler at him. Hey, look, I just want to introduce myself. Because if you out and about or you having an event and you doing things, you get more commitment and help with rapports build.
I'll shoot myself before I get stopped by Lake City Police Department at this
Oh,
current day.
goodness.
I promise you that much.
This is my last thing on that subject, man. I love my people. I want to see my people survive.
Right.
So that's been my whole argument all week. It ain't no coon shit, none of that. We know how the system work. We know we got the cards stacked against us.
Oh yeah.
Let's do what we got to do to keep surviving, and we can fight this system a different way. You know what I'm saying?
She in Florence?
Yeah.
We can stay alive and fight the system. I got an argument with a guy the other day, like, well, if you ain't trying to give your life for the next generation,
Nah.
you fucking cooning. I'm like, bro,
This ain't Hunger Games.
I'm like, bro, it's smarter ways to go about this, man.
Nah, yeah, I'm not about to try to die. I gotta.
I want to live. I want to live for my son.
I got a son to raise. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what the hell he talking about. And I hope you hear that.
These woke niggas that need to take a nap.
Like I don't know what he talking
Woke
about.
niggas need to take naps.
Who's this gas man, Trey? He said I've been fucked all y'all mom.
Damn.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, let me look at these comments.
I don't know him.
Excuse me, sir.
Gas man.
I don't even know who this
Gas
is.
man.
Hey, report him out of here.
Gas man.
Excuse me.
It's just all right, keep
See,
going.
that's why shit like that. That's why we can't be. That's why we like Jody said on Baby Folk. That's what's wrong with us as black folks. We can't be focused. We talking about some real shit about being conscious out there in the world, and he talking about fucking somebody's mom. That's crazy.
That's the world we live in today. We're at minute 30. Final thoughts.
Hour 30.
It's a minute.
Final thoughts. Let's give it a shit.
Hey, I just want to say I appreciate the love coming through. You know what I'm saying with y'all. I definitely try to catch the podcast on Thursday. You know what I'm saying. Hey, keep doing what y'all doing.
So I'm saying that, Logan. Why you don't wrestle with
And we appreciate you coming. I ain't never tell him. We appreciate you coming through,
Oh
giving
yeah.
us that insight.
Oh yeah. Most
We want
definitely.
to keep. Actually, since we got our shit together a little bit, you've been our first guest.
Okay.
Let's get Superman a horn in a hand.
Okay. First guess.
So we want to
And you
keep
know.
having more conversations like this. Definitely have you and Logan in the building, giving us some good insight. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep pushing this shit. Like I said, I want all my people to be first. I want all my people to live. Like we in this shit together, man.
Yeah.
No coon shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's why it's important, man. And another thing, man. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna say nothing else. It's important to know who your local officials are. That's
Facts.
important. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about voting,
Dr.
cool.
said another wide
Cool.
comment.
I mean, yeah, voting is very important, but getting to know who your local officials is, getting to know who's in your district and everything, that's important.
Wow,
Can we,
disrespect.
Can we get through this?
What you saying, Superman?
In the back. You get some camera room, you know what
I said it's just important, man, to know who your let me slide over here. Okay. It's just important to know who your local officials are. Because if you got an issue, that's who you need to take it to.
Say less.
And everybody got a boss. Your local officials got a boss. If they ain't doing what they're supposed to do, take it higher. Then you go to the state levels. State ain't doing what they want to do, go to the federal level.
Steps. It's levels to it.
And then you'll be amazed who you meet along the way.
Final thoughts, Real?
Keep on pushing.
Who is this? Gas man Trey.
That's it. Just
Final
keep on
thoughts,
pushing.
Logan?
I said it. They alive.
She said what she said. Final thoughts, Tizzy? Two tears in a bucket, fuck it.
I'm scared.
That as well, but it's a crazy world we live in. We just have to move cautiously, but at the same time, we have to stand our ground. Don't bow down. Don't give in. We're already against the odds.
Oh, yeah, let me say this. I had this conversation with Newbie. Man, if you in a situation with the cops, you ain't got no backup, you fearing for your life, you feel like they on some crazy shit, I feel like, man, fuck that. Do what you got to do.
Submit. Unfortunately,
No, I'm saying if you really fearing for your life against the cops, and you ain't got no back, like, Buddy had a bunch of witnesses.
Right.
So I feel like he would have survived that situation had he complied. And it could have went the other way. You never know. But I do say, if you're in a situation with the cops, they giving you a hard time. You're fearing for your life, and you ain't got no backup. Man, fuck that. Do what you got to do.
No face, no case. You can be
You know what I'm
out of
saying?
here with-
So yeah, I ain't saying just back down if they really fucking you over. Nah, man, fuck that.
Vote for me for mayor of Lake City 2022.
That's my opinion. Though. You know, that's my
Somebody
opinion.
said that the gas man is so aggressive. Please end this because he said fuck you.
We're not commenting on it. Just let it. Yeah.
But appreciate everybody who tuned in. You know we do this shit every week. We actually doing another one Saturday. I don't know if we're doing it live or not though.
I think that somebody try to hack y'all live, bro. Cause you ain't even on Facebook.
Yeah, we doing another one Saturday, so be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Make sure you
No,
subscribe
the
to the
Gas Man
YouTube. 2 Tears in a Bucket podcast on YouTube. All that good ish.
LinkedIn,
We got merch coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter, Facebook, Insta.
We're gonna be doing some things with the Lake City Administrator.
We getting our giveaway Saturday.
We doing giveaways.
Saturday. Our first giveaways are Saturday, so yeah. Make sure y'all tune in so y'all know who won.
Hey, share this video.
Y'all gotta get it on the share.
Share it. But we out.
All right.
He told me shut up, bitch.
Leave that boy dead.
He told me shut up, bitch. He told me shut up, bitch.
In that.